Hello, goobers and From Software enjoyers. Dark Souls 3 speedruns have a special place in my heart, and I assume yours too if you clicked on this video. If you aren't so passionate about it, maybe I can fill your brain with some fun information at least. Throughout the last 5 years, I've spent time speedrunning Dark Souls 3, primarily all bosses, and the route really didn't change much, despite like maybe a few equipment changes and some funny business with like the dragon head and the body buff that you get from the other dragon item you can get. But about a year ago, a glitch was found to be a bit more potent than we originally thought. We are of course talking about ladders today, and the most astute observers could have figured that out by clicking the thumbnail. But if you didn't, that's okay. Let's check this out here. So, I'm going to run down the basic mechanics behind how this works and why we really didn't think much of it really fast here. Now, let me equip this to display what's happening. So normally, when you have like something like a dagger, you can use your lightning resin here, and that's going to be a key feature of what happens when I perform the glitch. So, I'm going to do it the way I like to do it. Now you see, what's actually happening here is, if you could maybe subtly tell what I did, but you actually cancel the climbing animation with a pivot here, and the game registers that you're on the ladder. And I know that the glitch is active because I am no longer able to use this lightning resin here. Now, you can use Estus on ladders, and you can use like green blossoms on ladders, so you can still use those items, which is kind of interesting. But I'll show you the key feature of what makes this pretty powerful so far. So originally, we were just using this to like go places, you know, go in all bosses we need throwing knives. So we'd pick up the throwing knives, we would quit out, and load back in. Now the game thinks we're on the ladder, and I'll show you why that's important. Because the game thinks you're on the ladder, it just loads you back in at the ladder. So you can run very, very far and just quit out, and it'll bring you back here. Now, this is the only application we thought would be useful for this in multiple games, actually. Originally, it's pretty potent to use in Bloodborne, and you can even use this in Elden Ring. Like, this glitch has persisted through many of Miyazaki's games. But there's a big bonus thing that happens with this glitch, and to show that off, I'm going to load up another save here. Now, coincidentally, there are some very useful locations for these ladders, and this is a very potent one. So let's do our little ladder warp here. Alright, we know it's working because I can't use the throwing knives. Now, I'll show you the very easy skip we can do here. With ladder warp active, we can actually do something like this. You see that? I just clipped through the floor. And let me show you exactly why you want to clip through the floor here, just to like really display why this glitch is so important. That's Midir. We don't even have to fight him on the bridge. We just go straight to him. This is exactly why this glitch is so crazy. And then after we kill the boss, we quit out. And we're back at the ladder. So anyone who's followed this speedrun in the past knows that there were two big skips here. There was Partake, which you would get eaten by the bug and clip through the floor. And then immediately after Partake, you would do a similar skip to get to Madeir using the elevator to clip through the wall. We don't have to do that anymore. It is a obsolete skip. So that is one application that we've used this skip for. Now I'm going to load up another save and show you another crazy thing that was discovered. Alright, this is the DLC1. This is the Cathedral. There's Frida. And, oh look, there's our friend the Ladder here. Alright, so once again, the Homeward Bone is grayed out, so we know it's working. Throwing knife. And we're gonna come up to this door here. This one's a little tricky, so let me see if I get it. Alright, see, we clip through the floor once again. And we're in the lever room. But it doesn't even end here. It gets even crazier. So we open up the statue area to go to Frida. We run past all these bugs. Some people watching this probably never even seen this area, by the way. There's almost no reason to go here unless you want some cool, like, Easter egg content and a PvP fight. Well, NPC fight. So we come down here, do some parkour. And you may be wondering, well, what are we doing here? Why are we in this, like, really goofy area that a lot of you may have never even seen? Well, let me show you. You recognize this guy? That's the Grave Tender. We get here so fast, the game is like, what's going on? The wolves don't even render. He is still in his stand-up animation, so we get to do some crazy new combos to make this fight much better. Quotation marks, because this boss he is an NPC encounter, so he kind of has a mind of his own. But if you have followed Dark Souls 3 all bosses, some of your favorite skips are probably gone, or some of your most hated skips if you're a runner, but they're gone. And this game has changed forever. So, hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys found this informative, helpful, and made it to the end of the video. Thank you. Please sub to the channel. Catch you guys later. Bye now.